So it's going to be a very, very informal arrangement here. And the goal, as you people all know, is it has to do with the subscriptions and the promo that we're doing to drive customers towards everybody here. You've been so gracious enough to agree to be members of the GFA family. And for us, it's always about money, right? So the idea is that we're going to pre-record this. We're going to give everybody here an opportunity to, you've seen the questions, and then we're going to use our media platforms to like do a blast, right? So we want a situation where people are going to have the ease of watching the video and getting enough information on how to subscribe, how to access subscriptions, and which of the subscriptions they're actually going to choose, right? So it's very, very targeted, right? It's about making money.
So I'm happy to be hosting, like I have loads of people listening to me right now. So this is me, this is FA Ogundawale, Get Funded Africa. I think I know almost everyone here. That's exciting. If I don't know you, I haven't met you yet, I wonder why. We're here to talk about something very important to all of us. As we all know, we're trying to build upon everything. 2023 has to be our year, things have to work. And I'm not going to talk about Get Funded Africa because I'm sure everybody here knows Get Funded Africa, which is why you're here anyway. But I'm going to hand over to Mr. Tunji Oke to give a brief about Get Funded Africa and everything else.
All right, thank you everybody. My name is Tunji Oke, co-founder of Get Funded Africa. And today we're going to have a hangout with some of our best ecosystem partners, right? And the major goal of this is to promote the Get Funded Africa platform and also to tell you about what I'll call the goodies that our partners are offering as regards our promo, all sorts of products, services, either free of charge or discounted. Now for Get Funded Africa itself, this is actually our third year running. So our anniversary was in January, and there was a commemoration by us actually launching what we call the Get Funded Africa ecosystem platform. It's a tech-enabled marketplace platform that enables African founders, SMEs to connect with global mentors, coaches, corporates, partners, investors, government officials, you name it. We actually aspire to be the business operating system for millions of startups and SMEs across Africa, accelerating innovation essentially between Africa and the world, right? We firmly believe that when it comes to the startup ecosystem that actually involves all the different elements that I mentioned, there is something in it for everybody. Now, we're running a promo for about 2 weeks, right? Based on subscriptions that are available. We have two plans. There's a monthly plan and an annual plan. We're going to provide more information in the article attached to this video, right? Where we're going to show you videos on actually how to open the GFA account, the process to actually subscribe. And even if you just want to get onto the marketplace and sell your digital products and services, we have a very short video there for you to actually watch. Now, for Get Funded Africa, we are very, very, very big on partnerships. And that's why we have about, I'm not entirely sure how many we are here, about 10 or 11 of our different partners from different parts of Africa, different startups, different SMEs that are going to tell you about what their business is about. They're going to tell you why they're doing business with Get Funded Africa. And they're going to give you details about the discounted or free products and services that are on offer for a limited period of time, just if you take up a GFA subscription within the next 2 weeks. So thank you once again. And, TGIF, if you're over to you.
Thank you. I'm back. And yes, I'm a unicorn. I think that was one of the words that really excited me the very first time I came into this ecosystem. I kept on saying, who's a unicorn? What's the unicorn? So I'm a unicorn for now. Anyway, I think we all got the mail. I hope we all got the mail with the sequence of the questions. We're going to ask, when you introduce yourself, we want to know what is your company? Why did the founder create this company? Describe the product, solution, and the offer. Who are your target customers? What type of customers should you take up on a product or service? And we have 5 minutes. At the end of the event, we will ask and tell us why you decided to partner with GFA, your company name. So Unoma, we're going to start with you, press 1, and I'm going to give you the floor now. You've got your 5 minutes. Thank you very much. I'm going to go
so much pressure. Why do I go on first? Hello, everyone.
To copy this tune, press 1.
Thank you. You've been giving us like free advertisement. Thank you so much, Tuji. But yes, my name is Unoma Deyemi, and I'm the Chief Commercial Officer at Press One Africa. And like Tuji has demonstrated, right, what we do is we provide SMEs and startups with the opportunity to professionalize or amp up or boost their ability to manage their customer experience through our solution. What we do is provide a contact center solution that is flexible no matter the business size, right? Why did we come up with this? Very simple, right? I'm sure the GFA community can relate to this, right? To boost an economy, we need the SMEs to come up. We need the startups to be successful. And what keeps any company successful is customers and customer retention, right? So we have so many people, so many businesses, so many solopreneurs, SMEs just trying their best, right? But what if we give them that edge that usually was only available to corporates and enterprise? And that edge is a customer-centered solution that is affordable, that is flexible, and can be applied in any business, from a two-man business to a 30, 40, 50, 100-man business. And that's what we do at Press One Africa. Now, why did we partner with GFA? Very simple. And I think it was Tunji that gave the beautiful summary of what GFA does. It is clear that our market is the GFA community. There are SMEs here and there are startups here. And we have different plans to meet each business at the stage that they are in. So that's why we partnered with GFA. And for this limited time of 2 weeks, we will be giving a 20% discount on any company that signs up with us at Press One. So I haven't talked about the product yet. So let me give you a small summary of what the product does, right? Pretty much you can set up a customer contact center, a remote team that manages your business, right? Pretty much we issue a phone number, and that phone number is shared across the team. There's no limit to how many people can share it. And all the calls through our solution is recorded. You can, use that to train your team, your sales team, your supporting, whatever. You can set business hours. You can set up automated welcome greetings so that whenever they call your business, say, hello, welcome to Get Funded Africa. Press 1 to speak to sales. Press 2 to speak to support, whatever. No matter how your business is designed or set up, we are flexible to make sure that we are able to boost your customer experience team so that they maintain and retain your customers, and you as a business are set up to build your perception as a professional business, no matter what stage you are in your business. So that's it for Press One Africa. Glad to be here. Glad to be at the Hangout. Like I said, 20% for 2 weeks with the Get Funded Africa promo. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm going to give you, that's why I put the number 1 badge for you now. That's what's going next. For going first. Olakunle, you were up there before, so I'm going to allow you go next. So you have the floor. And let me find what nice filter I'm going to give you in a minute. Over to you.
Okay, thank you so much. And thank you to the Get Funded Africa team. My name is Olakunle Ajila. I'm the CEO, co-founder of Simple Books. Simple Books is an accounting solution targeted at small businesses in Nigeria. Why we started the company is we understand that despite the prevalence of capital that is available in the markets from banks, commercial institutions, the volume going to the SME segment is very, very minute. You get different data saying about 1 to 5% of commercial funding is available to SME. And from our experience as ex-bankers, we realized that the funding is available, but businesses are unable to access it because they do not have proper records. So as a financier, as much as I want to give out loans, I don't have proof of capacity from the businesses. Based on the nature of SME businesses in Nigeria, you find out that a lot of SMEs are informal, and even the formal ones still do a lot of cash-based transactions. There are a lot of policies helping to shape in that field. So what we're building in Simple Books is a simple solution that helps businesses to manage their accounting by recording their transactions from source. So if you have a website, we help you integrate our platform and we pull your data as you make sure that the website is stored. If you use any of the payment solutions, Paystack, Flutterwave, Stripe, we pull your information, your sales directly from there. We also provide solutions like invoicing, points of sale solutions, so that you can deploy in your physical store or use to record your sales, record your expenses, manage your business. Now we aggregate all this data for you. We grant access to your staff members to be able to record some of this data for you. And then based on this aggregation, we help you manage your inventory, manage your customer database, manage your assets, manage your debts and your credits, as well as generate critical reports for your business. These reports, you can use them to manage your business better, make decisions that are based on data and not just insight, as is common in the market today. And lastly, we provide partnership. We have partner with commercial banks and fintechs to use the financials we generate from Simple Books to access finance from these our partners. So the promo offer that we have with Get Funded is that we are offering a 20% discount on our basic plan for small businesses during the course of the campaign. What this means is that you can sign up for Simple Books, invite your team members, gain access to our point of sales seminars, integrate all your platform, all your sales channels into Simple Books and be able to generate your financials. And like I said, within 3 to 6 months, if you are keeping your records, which we have made easy based on our solution and all the integrations that we provide, you can then seek for finance from commercial banks and fintechs that are our partners. Our target customers are majorly service businesses, traders. So for traders, I'm talking about supermarkets, I'm talking about fashion stores, I'm talking about pharmacies. For manufacturing, small-scale manufacturing, I'm talking about particularly fashion designers and food vendors. So restaurants, food vendors, as well as for service providers. So service provider, we're talking about tech enthusiasts, tech startups, SAS solutions like ourselves, as well as businesses like photography, event planners, and so on and so forth. Even contractors also, you can use Simple Books to keep your accounting with ease. You don't need to understand any deep accounting information. You're just recording, oh, I sold this, oh, I made this, oh, I spent this, and all these data we use to help you generate your financials. Thank you. That will be it for Simple Books. And we're excited to have you join start using Simple Books for your financials.
Thank you. That's the graduation cap for the Simple Books. So thank you so much for having me. Thank you very much. And next up is Vendo. Tarek, over to you.
If you do have that cap hat in red.
No. Very in red.
Thanks, Toji. Hi, everyone. My name is Tarek Bakri. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Zavendo.com. Zavendo.com is a one-stop shop e-commerce solution and services enabler. We work with manufacturers or merchants to support them have their online stores, mobile applications in a matter of hours. It comes with ready-made integrations, payments, as my colleagues previously mentioned, banks payments, either in local or international. It comes with ready-made integrations as well with fulfillment centers or last mile delivery and marketing services. Why we did Zavendo? We did Zavendo because we saw an opportunity in the market that merchants, manufacturers, they had the challenge of the lack of know-how and the lack of know-how of how to grow their online business and open new channels in different dimensions other than traditional retail or distribution in general. We're actually supported by Get Funded Africa, Plug and Play, and our technology is hosted on Microsoft Azure, and we have several different partnerships in general, global ones. Our target segments are small and medium merchants and manufacturers, as I mentioned, specifically in the fashion, accessories, electronics, FMCG, from a retail perspective, and from a food and beverage perspective, we work with fast food restaurants and fresh food industries. But we're definitely, as being part of the Get Funded Africa community, we're offering new subscriptions discounts by 20% for the new subscribers on the Get Funded Africa platform as part of collaboration in the community. Thank you very much.
We're ready. Thank you, Efe. All right. Hello, everyone. On this Friday, ours is a Friday cloudy time in Nairobi, Kenya. So my name is Rhoda Kimori. I am co-founder and COO of VD. And VD is on the mission to democratize training. So we believe that every business, regardless of your size, you should have access to training. So we are for the African workforce. And what we are doing is we are the premier localized digital training solution that is accessible, engaging, leading to transformative growth for businesses. So businesses are able to train their teams and do it digitally. So we bring together experts and trainers. We have a library of local, relatable training content, and businesses are able to pay a subscription, and their team has access to relevant training like customer experience, sales, leadership, communication, professionalism, finance for non-finance. Focusing on these key business areas, the team is able to access all of this all through the year, so that when your team grows, your business grows as well, right? So that if you're a business owner who is a solo entrepreneur, you can now release to your team as they're growing. If you're scaling up, your team has the skills that they need to help your business expand and grow and just transform. And that's what we're passionate about. So here's our target audience. As we had said, our target audience is startups, SMEs, whether you have 5 employees or you've gotten 500 as you're scaling up, this is a solution for you because training can reduce the cost of constantly recruiting because people stay. So this is a solution for all businesses, African businesses, startups, scale-ups, SMEs. And why are we excited to be partners with Get Funded? I think they came highly, highly recommended through excellent channels. And our visions are aligned with just creating a lot more opportunity and connections for businesses and individuals in the African ecosystem. Yeah, so that's us in a nutshell. And I'm excited to be on this journey. So our offer for the next 2 weeks, if you sign up with Get Funded, is you get access to 2 trainings from ZD on the ZD platform for you and your team for customer experience and leadership for 1 full month for free. So sign up, subscribe, and get to engage and just see the trainings that are available for your team in partnership with Get Funded.
So thank you so much. I see Sam looks very ready. So I'm going to join back also in Nairobi. I'm going to run, since we're in the same city, we might as well just, move on to Popote.
Okay, great. Yeah, thanks everyone for having us. So I'm Sam Wanjohi. I'm the founder at Popote. So Popote is a spend management and financing startup. And what we are doing is helping businesses move from how they've conventionally made payments and managed spend to doing it completely digitally. And that derives loads of benefits for businesses. So the reasons I founded this company was actually personal because I was running a pretty large manufacturing business and found, like many business owners who think that income is the problem, that actually in order to derive profits, controlling expenditure is actually a lot more important, because you can generate as much income as you have, but if you're not in control of your spend, you're never reaching those profit targets. And I realized that the key to this was really digitizing expenditure, because that's the only way one could have a complete overview of spend across an organization, regardless who is spending where, whether it's a driver paying for fuel, a salesperson paying for a taxi, an accounts department paying for supplies, etc. Unless that information was easily visible and transparent, spend would always be sort of a dark spot for me. And using my experience in previously dabbling in technology, I built a team and we brought this product to MVP stage. And since 2019, it's a company offering the services to the market. So we have a promo offer that we are offering the GFA ecosystem, where we give 3 months of free transactions. Customers are signing up to Popote. This is applicable both for businesses and individuals. Popote can also be used to manage personal spend. We are available on mobile app, currently on Android for signups, but can be signed in on iOS as well, and then on our web portal. We have a web portal primarily because accountants and financing teams need access to some of the sort of deeper financing features that lend themselves best to be used on the web, and the mobile app is best used by anybody on the go. Our target customers are really any business that really wants to have total control over their spend and visibility and transparency. So particularly business that are owner managed. As an owner, you're in your business, but you want a bit of time to do other things, to do things that really matter in the business, not always to be worried about the ins and outs of it. So it's fantastic for that. It's fantastic for finance teams that want visibility and transparency. In Africa, unfortunately, not all finance teams want visibility and transparency, but everybody really needs it in their own organization. And we're also great for investor-backed businesses because it becomes very easy to demonstrate how you have spent funds. We look forward to supporting you and partnering with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Popote. I'm still in Nairobi, so I'm keeping with the berry. When I'm done, then we'll shift to something else. So thank you so much, Popote Pay. I'm going to run now to, here we go. Damilola, over to you.
Okay, perfect. Hi again, everyone. My name is Damilola Modu. I'm the program coordinator at YouVerify. YouVerify, first, I'd like to say thank you to Get Funded for organizing this and getting us all together on this program. So I'm going to dive right in. YouVerify is a RegTech 100 company that provides automation of due diligence for customers, clients, partners. We help companies make the right decision in the sense that we allow you verify your clients before you onboard them, in real time. And why this is essentially important is for BFSIs, for fintechs, for startups who need to ensure that whoever they're onboarding are the right people, the right persons they say they are. We come in to ensure that you get that right by our product, right? We service a good number of commercial banks in Nigeria and across other African countries. And recently, we're live in South Africa, we're live in Ghana, we're live in Kenya, and we provide all of these services across these countries. I'm going to dive right into the services. So we have our KYC service, where we give you access to verify all of the government IDs, right? Using Nigeria as a case study, we have the driver's license, we have the BVN, we have the NIN, we have the international passport. In Ghana, we have the old Ghana card, we have the driver's license as well. And these are all done in real time. in essence, it means that if you plug into our APIs, our SDKs, you integrate this into your system, all it takes is, your customers coming on your platform, imputing whatever data set you have requested from them, and you get the verification done in real time, and you can essentially verify those you're onboarding, right? This protects a company from, potential reputational damage, liabilities, and fines. I mean, we're trying to make money, not pay fines and penalties as, startups and SMEs and the likes. And that's for the KYC. We have the KYB, which is know your business. This implies that, it's really important that you know whoever you're going into business with. We give you granular details. We give you the UBO. We give you that's the shareholders. We give you where they are located across the world. This is a global product, right? This is not limited to Africa at all. It's a continent-wide product across all continents. So you can search for any company with their RC number and you get all of these details. So you can, ensure that wherever you're going into partnership with, into business with, who they say they are. And we have the KYT, know your transaction. We are like a radar, an identity radar on all of those transactions, monitoring it essentially to protect and, prevent fraud. We've had so many founders get into so many issues in recent times. And with tools like this, it helps you prevent and protect your company from such incidents. And we have the workflow builder. We essentially like to call this the Google Forms for verification, right? It means that all you need is just drag and drop all of these products that I have mentioned, and you build your own system, essentially. You drag a KYC, you drag a KYB, you drag a KYT, you have your own system that anyone can access all over the world. Any of your clients can access, input your details, back end, you verify. I just called her name again, and essentially you verify them, and, you're on board and you're sure that these people are who they say they are. Like I said, we're live in all of the African countries, and, working with us gives you that room for flexibility, meaning that if you start up in Nigeria, you want to scale into all of these African countries, you don't need to go there and start thinking of, getting another partner. We scale with you, we grow with you. And those are some of the reasons why we are your go-to for such. And some of the industries we service are, the BFSIs, like I mentioned, fintech, insurtech, last mile, e-commerce, like, some of my friends on the call, and all of that. As long as you're a startup that requires you verify who you're onboarding, we have the product for you. And in the next 2 weeks, we would be giving off $15 to any startup who is ready to try out the service and, protect their company and their clients and their customers, essentially. And I'd like to also add that we know that it is a regulatory requirement for fintechs, for anyone who is into financial services. It's important by regulation that you have this done, right? So this is something that would be like a trial version for you if you've not, you've never used such platforms. So we're very, very happy to have you on board and take you through that journey. Thank you.
Aye, Captain. Very much. We're under your command, and since you've told us it's very necessary, we're following the captain. So thank you, Damilola. That was quite interesting to learn about.
If there's an Accra connection, we met Damilola in Accra. That was the first time we met her.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to hand over to Falake now, and then you have the floor.
Thank you so much, Ife. Thank you, Tunji. It's a great pleasure to be here. So hi, everyone. I'm Falake Owoduni from Emergency Response Africa, and very excited to have 5 minutes. I've been warned that it's only 5 minutes, but I'll just tell you really quickly about who we are, what we do, and what I think startups on this call can get from working with us. So Emergency Response Africa started because we recognize that there's a lot of preventable deaths that happen in Nigeria specifically, but really broadly across Africa, because we can't get help in time. We all grew up watching movies and seeing 911 and knowing that, if you need help, you call 911, they come. Unfortunately, we don't have quite the same sort of system. And so what it means is that oftentimes whenever an emergency occurs, people are left to their own devices. They have to figure things out themselves. And so what we've tried to do is change that by creating the largest network of first responders, emergency vehicles, and hospitals, and connecting them using technology to those that need help. So currently we operate in Nigeria, specifically within Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt. We also have reach within Owerri in Imo State, Warri in Delta State, as well as Ibadan in Oyo State. So for us, we really want to be able to help anyone who's experiencing an emergency within those locations. Now, one of the things that we've done very recently is we've launched emergency plans. We realized pretty quickly that oftentimes when people reach out to us, it's because they're actually in the middle of an emergency. And that is really the worst time to have to, number one, start to try to find the provider, and number two, try to figure out how you are going to pay for the care that you receive. And so we've decided to launch emergency plans, all with the goal of helping people to look ahead and prepare. And so what do those plans entail? Essentially, it's a product that works alongside insurance to be able to make sure that you are covered both from a response side, but also from a financial side. So who it's for, I like to share kind of a profile. So if you're a startup that maybe you have people that are working in logistics, for example, so there's a lot of moving around. If you have teams that are actively engaged in field work, those are the people that tend to be most exposed to accidents and those types of situations. And we also find that a lot of people have elderly parents that maybe they don't live with, or they don't necessarily have as much time to be around. And so they want to know that they have an emergency provider on standby that can respond if your parents ever have an emergency. That's a great benefit that one could actually offer to staff. And then, of course, the final piece is companies that are willing to extend their own offerings, add value to their own offerings, by including emergency response as a part of it. So whether that's insurance, health tech, or other types of sectors, that's something that we do. We provide APIs that our partners can actually key into and allows them to extend emergency request features to their members. So one thing that I'm excited about, and I'll just mention it, it's coming soon, it's not here yet, but it's coming soon, is we recognize that at the end of the day, right, medical is only one subset of the emergencies we face. There's fire, there's security, there's roadside issues that come up. And we're currently in the process of creating a comprehensive product that makes sure that it's not just about medical, but any type of emergency that you encounter, you can get the help that you need. So that's something that I'm super excited about. So I think I'll just close by saying, if you want to get in touch, please do. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put some content. I don't know if I'm allowed, so Tunji, feel free to tell me if I'm not, but I'm happy to put some contact info in. Yeah. No? Okay, good. So please go through Tunji and Efe and they get funded.
Falake is hijacking your events.
No, please. I'm aligned to what you're doing. But yeah, please just get in touch through them. We've actually given them a specific discount for this purpose, a 15% discount, which is bigger than what we would typically give for any type of situation or partner. And so I think that's why this platform is so great. So thank you guys for giving me this opportunity. I am truly grateful.
Thank you so much, Falake. We know you're busy, and then he said you were in a meeting, so thank you for making the time out. I'm masked up and ready to perform emergency responses. So that was an emergency response Tunji gave you, but we're happy to have your contact and to send it out. So thank you for joining us.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Feromi, and I'm representing Dr. Connect. Dr. Connect, as the name already sounds, Dr. and Connect is a digital health tech that connects people to doctor. So we understand that health is wealth, and we understand that, to be fair, health can be very expensive. But the main reason why Dr. Connect was created, that was like the main reason why the founder created this company, is to make health accessible and affordable for everybody. And so how did we do that? We made sure that there is an application, a telemedicine application. You can download it on Google Play Store or on App Store, and then you get access to speak with a doctor. And so you can either speak with a doctor via video or a voice call or even text messages. So all he has to do is when you download the app, you get to speak with a doctor. There are also specialists available on the application that can give you access to speak with a doctor. And so you might want to ask that, who is our target customer, who is our target audience and all? Basically, everybody wants to take care of their health. So we are targeting individuals from the age of 18 to 65 that has a phone and can use a phone and get access to speak with a doctor. What kind of customers should take up this service? Everybody, basically, everybody should get on the app. Everybody should try to talk to a doctor. And also because we are here on Get Funded Africa, we are giving out a 10% promo offer on our premium plan. So we have plans that it's not only getting to speak with a doctor, you get to speak with a doctor, it gives you a year access to speak with a doctor. Also, we have plans that gives you like basic checks that you can do. So you can do like a full body comprehensive checkup where you can check all of your body and then the doctor can see your results and even do follow-up with you as regards to your results. So because we are here today, we are giving a 10% promo offer on the premium plan for everybody. Thank you very much.
I think I left emergency and doctors for last, so I still have my doctor's mask on. Thank you so much for helping.
If I may just add, that was a brilliant presentation. This is Dr. Olowe.
Dr. Olowe, friend of the house.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sorry, that was a brilliant presentation from our own Farami. I just wanted to add just one thing. We are focusing on proactive medicine, not reactive medicine. The way medicine is practiced right now is I get sick, I go see a doctor. Our core business is to do a full comprehensive wellness plan for you. And we have different kind of plan, which we share the flyer with you. So that's the only thing I wanted to add. Our core business is making sure you are not sick, not to even need a doctor down the road. And once you come in once a year to us, or we can come to you, we do this wellness check, we can provide an adequate care. And we've just introduced one thing now. We do that wellness, we check all your blood and check everything, and we benchmark that against your genomics, which is your DNA, and we're able to see what your future sicknesses could be and what it is right now. We'll make sure that you don't get those sicknesses and prevent that for you. So that is one thing that we're really proud of. And
thank you so much. Tunji, you want to give a last message before we're off?
So to our partners from Zaidi, Emergency Response, Errand Pay, Popote, Dr. Connect, Svendo, Google Africa, You Verify, Creative, Press 1 to copy this tune, and Simple Books. We thank you guys for being part of this promo drive. Like we said, if you take up a GFA subscription, you can access all these wonderful products and services to help your business. For the Get Funded Africa platform, like we said earlier, there's something in it for everybody, whether it's you're starting your business, trying to grow your business, access funding. And we also have a marketplace where you can actually buy and sell across Africa. And the subscriptions are available. The promo is going to run for 2 weeks. You can get further information in the article and the links below. Expecting to hear from you. Please get in touch, take up your subscription, enjoy the benefits from our partners. And once again, TGIF. Thank you, everybody.